Thomas Frank's first real challenge as Tottenham boss was going toe-to-toe with Luis Enrique and PSG in the Super Cup final. Despite an incredible start to the game, taking a 2-goal lead through Micky Ven and Cristian Romero, late efforts from Kang-In and Goncalo Ramos forced the game to penalties, where Spurs lost. Van de Ven has continued to star for Tottenham since that moment, even scoring a sensational solo goal against Copenhagen on Tuesday 4th of November, but not everything has been so easy for the Lily Whites. Tottenham lost 1-0 to Chelsea in their last Premier League clash, a result which left them 6th in the league table after 10 games, while also being knocked out of the Carabao Cup by Newcastle United. It was an extremely difficult time under Ange Postecoglou during the 2024-25 campaign, albeit they ended it with silverware, but supporters were instantly on board after watching their team take on PSG. Frank's tactics were clear, bold, and most of all, they worked. Of course, late goals from the reigning Champions League champions meant that Spurs walked away with nothing, but the signs were there. Now, with their next Champions League game against PSG on Wednesday 26th of November, after the international break, all eyes are firmly focused on Enrique's squad. PSG are currently sitting atop the League One table, to the surprise of absolutely nobody, but they have recently been handed more than just a defeat after losing to Bayern Munich on Tuesday. Luis Enrique could be without three huge stars versus Tottenham. PSG have confirmed that Ousmane Dembélé, Nuno Mendes, and Achraf Hakimi have all suffered long-term injuries, with weeks cited as their potential timescales for a competitive return. With just 21 days until the French Giants have to face the Lily Whites at the Parc des Princes, there is very little time for any of the trio to regain full fitness, handing the manager a major selection headache. PSG have shown to be a much more dependable team than in previous seasons, but even so, both fullbacks missing would provide a major blow to how the team perform on the pitch. Frank has multiple talents that can benefit from the weaknesses in the team created by the new injuries, with Spurs looking for their third victory in the Champions League this season.